Is Bobby going to win?
You know, it's fascinating. I think that the discounting and the mainstream media maligning of his candidacy is actually the best wind he can have in his sails. I think that the incumbent dissatisfaction with the current political system is extreme. And I think Bobby is starting to pick up an amazing amount of momentum around that general sense of dissatisfaction. I think procedurally, the question of if he's going to win is how willing is he to be, let's say, party fluid. Because I think Democrat Inc. will not let him win. And I think Republican Inc. would have a very, very hard time choking down anything that has Kennedy in the name. Tragically, because I think the Republican Party now is actually to the left of Kennedy, but, you know, set that aside. The fact is, I think that Bobby is going to be his own determinant of success. And if he thinks that it's a head-to-head nomination race with Biden, I think he'll fail because Democrat Inc. won't let it happen. I think if he's willing to be fluid and move into this is for the good of America, and I'm not going to try to force the Democrats into a situation, then I think he has the shot. But I also think, you know, for example, I think DeSantis, probably from the standpoint of having a rather compelling argument to say, you know, he represents somebody who did, in fact, at least thwart some of the tyranny of the COVID period. And I think that's his strongest suit, by the way. I don't think he's playing it. I think he's going for the woke vote or the anti-woke vote, depending on your point of view. And I think that's the wrong horse to ride. I think if he had the courage to stand up and say, I was the one that stood up to Trump during the mandates, and then I was the one who stood up to Biden during the mandates, if he actually had the ability to take the fight to the guys with whom he's actually fighting, I think he'd have a better shot. Right now, he's going after what he did with Disney, and I think that's a bad play because it'll end badly. We're not going to have LGBTQ plus as the reason people go to polls. It will influence it, yes, but it will not be the reason people go to polls. And he's betting on the wrong horse right now. And if he keeps on that horse, he's going to fail. I think the deciding factor, and I've said this tongue in cheek, but not really. I think if Tucker becomes a Veep on anybody's ticket, wherever Tucker goes is where the presidency goes.
That's strong.
Because I think Tucker has right now the best shot at being the swing vote because he has 80 million people's ears.
I hadn't heard that. I was thinking about the Trump-Kennedy ticket. Is that a possibility too?
Well, who knows? But I can guarantee you that I have said many times, if Tucker becomes Veep on any ticket, that's going to be the winning ticket.
That's fascinating. It's a crazy world we're living in. Speaking of Tucker's now on Twitter. I'm guessing all of those views that you're talking about of your You speech are on Twitter.
Huge number on TikTok, oddly enough, because the Chinese love that speech.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
So it blew my mind. I mean, it's the rumbles and the bit shoots. You know that. I mean, there's tons of people who put the speech up on everything. One of my dear friends, Keith, put a beautiful edit of the speech up on Vimeo. And we've had multiple platforms, but there's no question that the Twitter and TikTok are the two largest disseminating platforms. And TikTok was a total surprise because I thought that was what teenage girls use to take, you know, indecent videos of stupidity. But I didn't know that I could be a TikTok sensation. But I think it's the bow tie.
And the grandpa, probably. Grandpa's
probably
on there.
That.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public. And he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I am just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just an overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.